Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Mother's Day. I hope you've all been taking extra good care of your moms today. Since it's Mother's Day, I do have a special game that we're going to play. Lots of times for Mother's Day, we do breakfast in bed, and you'll bring up stuff for mom to eat in bed so she can just lay around and relax and not have to wake up early and not have to make breakfast for everyone. So we're going to have a relay race today. Now, if you can't find all of these items, that's okay. We'll just use what you have, okay? So you could get a plastic cup. We want something that won't break, remember. Get a plastic plate, maybe some silverware, a knife, a spoon, or a fork. Could get a napkin, can get if you have some toy food at your house, you could get some toy food. You could get maybe a flower to decorate with, and then maybe like a tray to put it all on. And then you'll also need a blanket to lay out somewhere. The blanket is going to be the bed. So you're going to need to find somewhere in your house where you can lay down your blanket, and then you're going to have to decide how far away your starting line is going to be. Then you'll gather all of your supplies that you have for your breakfast in bed, your pretend breakfast in bed. And you can either have a race as a family, and your whole family can work together and see how fast you can get the breakfast in bed ready. Or if you have enough supplies, you could race against someone. Maybe you could race against your brother or your sister to see who can get the breakfast in bed ready the fastest. So you need to find a starting line. You need to get a blanket to be your bed. Lay your blanket down flat somewhere on the floor. Lay your supplies where your starting line is. And then you'll need to have someone be your starter. Ready, set, go. And think as you are running your race and bringing the supplies to the bed, you might need to think about the order. I probably wouldn't want to bring my play food down before I brought my plate down. So you might want to be strategic so that you have your breakfast in bed all set up. Because think about it, if it was real breakfast in bed, you wouldn't want to just throw everything at your mom. She wouldn't like that. You need to think about it. So if you had a tray, that'd probably be the best place to start. And then you could start adding in your plate. And then you could put some food on the plate, all right? So you could only carry one item at a time. So wherever your starting point is, you start with maybe your plate, maybe your tray. You start with that, you run it down, set it down on the blanket, run back, pick up your next item, set it down on the blanket, run back, pick up your next item, set it on the blanket. And then you can either see, if you're doing it together as a family, how fast can your family get the breakfast in bed ready? Or if you're doing it as a race against someone, you can see which team is the fastest getting breakfast in bed set up. All right, so I will let you go play that game for just a minute, have lots of fun, and we'll come back and do our story. So you can pause the video here. All right, I hope that you had lots of fun with your relay race. I'm getting my supplies out of the way here. And let's go ahead and get started with our Bible story. Now, our Bible story today is going to be about probably the most famous mom in all of the Bible. Who do you think the mom in the Bible that most people would know is? The most important mom in the Bible? I think one of the most important moms in the Bible is Mary. Mary was Jesus's mom. So today on Mother's Day, let's find out about what kind of mom Mary was. One day, God's angel came to Mary's house. Mary's important enough, she gets a visit from an angel. The angel had good news for Mary. He said, God's son is coming from heaven. You will be his mommy. Wasn't that good news? Think about that. How exciting would that be? Not only to find out that you get to be a mommy and help take care of a baby, but that baby is going to be God's son. Whoa! He will be a special baby, and you must name him Jesus. Mary said, all right. That's an important thing. She said, okay. She was obedient to God. She obeyed God. Even mommies have to listen to what God has to tell them to do. God's angel came to Joseph's house, and he had good news for Joseph. I bet you can guess what his good news is. Mary will be a mommy, the angel said. Her baby will be God's son. He is coming to take away people's badness. Wasn't that good news? So God's son is coming, not just to come and hang out here. He's coming to take away the badness, the bad things. And Joseph is going to help with baby Jesus. He's not baby Jesus's dad, but he is going to be Mary's husband, and so he's going to help raise Jesus. But remember, Jesus's dad is God. You must name the baby Jesus. Joseph said, all right. Just like Mary, he was obedient. He was going to obey God. Then, one night, God's angel came to some men on a little hill. The men were taking care of their sheep. The angel said, I have good news for everybody. So first Mary got some good news, and then Joseph got some good news, but now this good news is for everybody. God's son has come from heaven. He is a baby. He is sleeping in a manger. That's a box where donkeys eat. Doesn't sound like a very good baby bed. All at once, many angels were there. In one big voice, they said good things about God. After that, they went back home to heaven. Everything was quiet again, as quiet as could be. The men looked at each other. They said, what good news! Let's find the baby. Let's go right away. Let's go fast. Do you think they found him? I bet most of you know the answer to that. They found him. There was Mary. There was Joseph. And there he was, baby Jesus, God's son from heaven, sleeping in the manger box. God sent his son from heaven to become a baby, just like you were a baby, just like I was a baby. Jesus was a baby once, and he needed a mommy to take care of him. Someone to feed him, someone to change his diapers, someone to sing him to sleep, someone to pick him up when he fell down and got hurt. Jesus had a mommy who did all the things that your mommy does for you. Mary did all of those things for Jesus, for God's son. The men looked at the baby. They talked to Mary. They talked to Joseph. Then they went back to their sheep. Now they had good news to tell. What was it? What was the good news that the shepherds had to tell everyone? Was it, congratulations, Mary and Joseph, you guys had a baby, yay, that's so nice? Was it, oh, what a cute little baby, he's the cutest little baby I've ever seen, oh, good job? No, it wasn't anything like that. The good news was this was a special baby. This baby was God's son, and God's son came to earth to fix all the badness that people do. And God thinks that mothers are so important. He gave baby Jesus a mother to take care of him, to teach him. Mothers are so important that God's own son, Jesus, even had one. So we're going to play another game for Mother's Day. You're going to need something to write with. or draw with, and something to write or draw on. Doesn't even have to be a full piece of paper. I have some little strips like this, and I'm using some scrap paper. It's already got something on the back. Okay, so get, I'd say maybe about 5 pieces of paper, maybe more, maybe less. What you're going to do is you're going to think about your mom and think about all of the things that she does for you, all of the ways she helps you, all of the things she does around the house, the way she helps your dad. Moms sure do a lot of stuff for us. Sometimes moms can cook for us. They help clean up. They do laundry. They read us bedtime stories. They play with us. Mommies do all sorts of wonderful things because they love us. So what you're going to do, if you can write, you're going to write one thing on each piece of paper that your mom does to help you, or even something that's just fun that you and your mom do together. If you can't write, you can draw a picture. You could draw a picture of you and mom playing together. You could draw a picture of mom doing the dishes. And once you've written something on there, so let's see, I'm just gonna write the word play on mine. You're gonna pretend this is a snowball. Doesn't look like a snowball right now, so you actually need to crumple it up to make a snowball. And you're gonna do that with all of your papers that you write on. You're gonna write or draw on them first, crumple them up, make a snowball, and then when you and anyone else in your family is done with your snowballs, you're gonna have a snowball fight. So you're gonna throw the snowballs at each other for a couple of minutes. When the snowball fight is done, when it's all over, you're gonna grab the closest snowballs to you. You're going to unwrinkle them, straighten them out, and you're either gonna read or look at the picture that is on your snowball. And you're gonna tell and share that with mom so she knows how much you appreciate everything that she does for you. I hope you guys have a great Sunday and happy Mother's Day.